MBTI Learning Channel. My name is Joyce Renchi. I am your dressmaking instructor. Our topic is on fashion accessories. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to define fashion accessories, state the two types of fashion accessories, and identify the two types of fashion accessories. What are fashion accessories? Fashion accessories are items used to complete an article or an outfit in a secondary manner. These items add color, style, and class to an outfit. Now, when we say they are used to complete an article, what do we mean? And what is article in the first place? Articles are things that are used to decorate our homes, especially our living room. Example, curtains, and then scatter cushions. Now, how do you use accessories to decorate a home, or how do you use the accessories for curtains? An example of accessory that can be used for a curtain is ribbon. You can have a nice curtain there, but the moment you tie a ribbon to it, it gives a different look. Now, what is an outfit? Outfits are the dresses we put on, like your school uniforms, or the dresses our parents take to work. We are saying that fashion accessories give color. How do fashion accessories give color and then class to an outfit? It gives color and class to an outfit in a sense that you can have a plain material or a plain outfit, but the moment you add an accessory that has a different color to it, it brings out a different look. And then the quality of the accessories to give it the class that we are talking about. Now, let us look at a beautiful lady on the screen and see what she is wearing. Our lady is wearing a white outfit with a purple cap, a purple belt, and a purple purse. So when we say accessories give color, the purple is giving the white outfit a different shade on its own. When we say fashion accessories add secondary to an outfit, the moment the lady puts on the cap, it is giving it that secondary outfit because she can go out without the cap and it still be a complete outfit. We say that fashion accessories give class. Let's look at the purse she's holding. You can realize that it is very attractive and very durable. So this is what we mean by fashion accessories. Give it a secondary touch, give it a class, and give it a color. Now, we said that we are going to look at the two types of fashion accessories. And what are they? Sewing accessories and dressing accessories. Now, what are sewing accessories? They are notions that are sewn or attached to finish an article or a garment. They are notions that are sewn or attached to finish an article or a garment. Let's look at some of the examples of sewing accessories. We have buttons, we have zippers, we have snaps, and then we have ribbon. Now we say that the sewing accessories are attached or sewn. So when you take your bottoms are sewn to an opening in a dress to make it complete. Most of the time, the bottoms are sewn in front of a dress. It can be used to close an opening, or it can also serve as a decoration. Let's talk about zippers. Mostly, zippers are also sewn attached to the back of an outfit, but it can also be sewn to the front view of an outfit. When it is sewn to a front view of an outfit, it makes it decorative. Now, another example is the snap. We have different types of snaps. We have the rubber snap and then the metal snap. But today I want us to look at the metal snaps. These are also used on dresses. Most of the time it is sewn on children's dresses to make it complete. So these are examples of the sewing accessories. Now, dressing accessories. They are sets of articles that add completeness, convenience, and attractiveness to one's basic outfit. What are some of the examples of dressing accessories? They are jewelries, watches, footwear, bags, just to mention a few. Now, how do these fashion accessories add convenience to your outfit? We know most ladies carry a lot of things when we are going out. So ladies' bag, they put in their hankies, their phones, and sometimes their makeups. What about footwear? There are a lot of footwear in town, but your choice of footwear would depend on where you are going. A footwear that you take to church will not be the same as a footwear you are taking to school or to the market. So let us look at jewelry. Jewelries are very, very important aspects of fashion accessories. We have necklace, we have earrings, we have bangles, just to mention a few. Now, your choice of jewelry is also important. It depends on where you are going to. Because I believe a watch to a workplace will not be the same as a watch you are taking to the market or to school. A necklace to a wedding will not be the same as a necklace for casual wear. Our objectives were to define fashion accessories, to state the two types of fashion accessories, and to identify fashion accessories. So I believe you can define fashion accessories. You can state the two types of fashion accessories and then identify the fashion accessories according to the examples that I have given you. I hope you have enjoyed our theory lesson. Next, we are going to look at an aspect of the fashion accessories in practicals, which is a shopping bag. Welcome to MBTI Learning Program. We are going to have a practical session. And for our practical session, we are going to sew a shopping bag, which is one aspect of our fashion accessory. For a shopping bag, you need a fabric. That is the main fabric. You also need a lining. And of course, your thread. Now, the tools and equipment that we'll be using are our sewing machine, the tape measure, a tailor's chalk, and a scissors. Now the measurements for cutting our shopping bag. You are going to have length 20 inches and width 20 inches. Before you cut your fabric, you make sure that you press to have all the creases off. Now you fold your material selvage to selvage, this way. The measurements needed are the length and then the width. So plus your seam allowance, we are going to measure the length 20 inches. And then the width also 20 inches. Then you join the 2 points. Now we are going to do our cutting. Remember, when you are cutting, you put your left hand on your fabric. You don't lift it. So this is what I have. Length 20 with 20. I'll use the same measurement to cut my lining. So you can easily place your actual fabric on the lining to cut. Now when you are cutting your lining, because we don't want the lining to show outside our bag, we are going to reduce the lining by 2 inches for the length. But with the width, it's the same 20 inches. But the length, we are going to reduce it by 2 inches. So we fold the 2 inches over. And then we cut our lining. So these are the body for our shopping bag. We now have to cut the handle. And the handle is cut normally from the actual fabric. You can decide to have 1 long handle or 2 short handles. We are going to cut 1 long handle. So what we are going to do is that we are going to take the length of the handle. We are going to make it 40 inches. And then the width of the handle is 4 inches. So the 4 inches, you fold it into 2 and then you stitch and you get 2 inches. So this is our handle for the bag. Now we move to our machine. We have finished cutting our fabrics. So to start sewing, you first put the lining and then the material together with right side facing each other. And then we start stitching from the top. Remember to make sure that your stitching line is straight. And then you double stitch the ends. After stitching the top, remember the lining was smaller or shorter than our material. So you have to pull the lining down before you stitch the other side. After stitching the other end, then you pull it in such a way that you have your lining in the middle of your work, and then you press. Now we are going to stitch the sides, that is the length also together. After stitching one side, we are going to stitch the other. But this time, we are going to leave a small space where we can turn everything over. So now we turn our sewn area so that we have all the seams inside. So after pressing, this is what you have. We are going to fold it together with the right side facing. And then we stitch ½ an inch at the side, both sides, ½ an inch, ½ an inch. So we are now going to stitch our ½ an inch at both sides. Remember to always secure the ends. After stitching, you turn it to the right side to check whether you have a perfect stitching line. Remember the golden rule, you press as you sew. So after this, you have to press again to bring out the shape. So this is what we have after pressing. Now we want to give our bag a base. How do we give it a base? We turn it to the wrong side again. And then at the side here, we fold it over so that the side will fall in line with the base. Now we are going to measure from the center of our stitching line here, 2 inches, and then you mark. The same 2 inches outwards this way, and then you mark. You do the same thing at the other side as well. 2 inches in, 2 inches out. So these are the 2 points. You fold it over and you press to get a stitching line. You do the same thing at the other side as well. You fold to get a stitching line, then you come and stitch. After this, you turn it to the right side to check your base. So now this is what you have. Our bag is still not complete. We are now going to sew our handle. And then we add. So this is the handle. We fold it into 2, right side facing right side, and then we stitch. Now this is our handle. We've finished stitching at the wrong side. So we have to turn it to the right side. And this is the way we turn it. You put your loop or your loop turner at one side and then you push it in gradually. Gradually. Then you'll be turning. Then you pull everything out nicely. After turning, make sure you bring all the corners out. And then you press to get the seam out nicely. So this is what you have. Make sure you cut all the threads off nicely. So we are going to use this one to attach to the side and side of our bag as our handle. You can choose to attach it at the wrong side of your bag this way. This way, or you can choose to have it inside the bag. So there's no any fast rule as to where to fix your handle. It can be inside the bag or outside the bag. And then you stitch on it to hold it down. So I'm going to put the handle outside the bag, and then you stitch all around, firmly down. Remember to always double stitch the ends. So you take your time and stitch on the handle all round, nicely. But always remember to secure the ends. So you double stitch it. And then you double stitch at the end. After this, you take your article off from the machine, and then you cut all the threads off. All hanging threads should be cut off to give it a perfect finish. So you have it this way, and then you come and do your funnel pressing. You press the base nicely to bring out the shape. After that, then you press the whole body. Make sure that all threads are off. All threads should be cut off. And then this is what we have. Our shopping bag is ready. Beautiful, isn't it? I hope all of you are going to make one for your parents and even one for yourselves. I hope you have enjoyed our lesson. Till we meet again. This has been Joyce Renchi, your dressmaking instructor. Bye-bye.